Let's go over posts in Edmodo, the new version. When you log into Edmodo, by default, it will show you the latest posts. You can always tell what view you're seeing once again by looking up at the top of the page. Now, if you're in a whole bunch of groups, there's going to be the latest post to any group you're a member of. So you might want to filter your posts. Now, the easiest way to filter your posts is just to find what group you want to see the posts for. So if I was looking for my teachers group and I clicked on my teachers group, I'm now in my 80 teachers group and it's just showing the posts from my 80 teachers group. So you can do that with any group that you want by just clicking on the group, and it'll show you the posts that just have to do with that group. But if you're in latest posts, you can also, besides filtering by group, up here it's filter posts by. So you have all these different things. By author. So if it's a post, something that I posted. If you want to see posts by your students, you can do by students. If you want to see posts that are directly to you, someone posts directly to you, you pick direct. And it just shows me the direct posts to me. So if someone direct messages you, you can see it that way. Any posts from your connections. If you want to see recent replies, like if you posted a question and you want to see what the recent replies are to it, you can click on recent replies and it's just going to show you the posts that are the recent replies. See, it even tells you right here what your filter is, and I can close it up and get rid of that filter and do filter posts. And you can also do back to latest posts. You can view just alerts. You can view just assignments. If you've set up feeds, you can view just feeds or polls and quizzes. So besides clicking over on a group so you can see the post just to that simple group, you can use these different filters so you can filter through all your different posts, and it's a way of filtering down to seeing exactly what you want to see. Now, in the old version of Edmodo, the default post was a note, and it just had the little box for you to type in. The only thing that's changed is you just have to click on what type of post you want to use. So if you want to use a note, click on note. If you want to use an alert, click on alert. You want to use an assignment, click on assignment. You want to use a quiz, click on quiz. You want to use a poll, click on poll. In this tutorial, we're just going to be talking about notes and alerts. We'll get to assignments, quizzes, and polls in a future tutorial. So a note, what's the difference between a note and an alert? A note, you can type in as much text as you want. An alert is like a tweet. You can only have 140 characters. And also with an alert, you can't attach anything to an alert. So a note, unlimited, and you can attach a file, a link, or something from your library. So when you want to post a note, you've clicked on note and you type what you want in. Welcome to the training. Just say I'm doing that. And you can attach a file, a link, or a library, or all of the above. So attaching a file is just like attaching a file to an email. You click on file and you navigate to the file that you want. So maybe I want them to have their Edmodo sign up for teachers, and click open, and here it is. If you decide it's not the right thing, you can click on delete, the red X, and it'll go away. So once again, click on file, navigate to the document that you want, click on it, open it up, and it attaches it. Now a link, you can click on a link to attach a link to any website. You either need to know the website in your head so you can type it in exactly, or copy and paste it. So you click on link and it's asking you for the website or the embed code. Now, if you're a person who's familiar with embed codes, like the embed code of a Glogster or an Edmodo, you go and find the embed code and copy it and paste it here, just like the URL. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say embed code, just pretend like I never said it. So if you don't have the link memorized in your head to type in exactly, you need to go to the website that you want so you can copy and paste the link. So just say, I want to attach the link to Cool Math Games. You go out to the website and you click to highlight the name of the web address. Then you can right click if you're on a PC or click and hold if you're on a Mac and copy it. Go back to your Edmodo page and right click or click and hold on a Mac and paste the web address, the URL down there. Now it says title of the web page. If you click in here, it should populate it with the title of a web page. If it populates with something weird that doesn't make sense, you can type whatever you want in here, and this is what's going to appear underneath the post. So if it doesn't make sense, what appears, type in what you want. And if, for example, I don't want all this stuff appearing, I just want cool math games, I can just delete it. And you click attach. And there it is. Notice, it's not all the stuff, it's what I had in there, so you can edit it. Now, if you have something in your library, and if you're not familiar with libraries, there is another tutorial about libraries. You click on library, and you can just attach something. So, for example, I wanted to attach this video about groups in a new version. I can click on it and click attach, and here it is, Groups Part 2 in the new version of Edmodo. So, see how you can do multiple attachments, and you could do another link if I wanted to attach another link. So you're not limited to just one link, one file, or one library. You could do multiples. The cool new feature in Edmodo now is instead of just sending it now, you can now schedule when you want the post to be sent out. And this is great, especially for teachers who are using this for assignments, because you can post a whole bunch of assignments and then just schedule them for the week. It makes it a lot easier. All you have to do for scheduling is click on schedule, choose your day. Here's the little calendar icon. So you can pick your day. Maybe I want this sent out Friday. Choose your time. Maybe I want to send it 9 a.m. and click OK. Or you have the option to send post immediately. So I click OK, and it even says right here where the time is. So if you make a mistake, you can change it. Now comes the send to part. Now, if you're in a group, it's going to automatically say the name of the group right here. So you can just not have to type it in again. Or you type in the name of the group that you want it to go to. So I'm going to go to 8012 Teachers. And if you got the wrong group, you can just click X. Now, some people like to send to all groups, but you have to be careful with all groups, because all group is going to send it to any group that you're a member of. So if you are a teacher and you have created groups for your students to use, and you're also members of the district-wide different groups or a different group in your building, when you do all groups, if this is an assignment for all your students, the assignment is going to go to every group, including the teachers' groups. So I wouldn't use all groups for assignments, even though that would make your life a lot easier. So you type in whatever group you want it to go to. So I want 8012 coaches. Maybe I want to go to my Edmodo mentors group. However many groups you want, and then you can click send. And that's basically it for setting up a note. So remember, attach how many you want. You can schedule it. Get the groups in and hit send, but I'm not going to send this one. Now with an alert, 140 characters, no attachments, but you can schedule it as well. So that works the same way, note and alert. There are a few things you can do in terms of managing posts. If there is a post that you posted and you want to delete it, if you go up near the top of the post, you can get this little arrow and you can delete it, or you can edit it, or you can also link to this post. So if it's for some reason it's an important post, it creates a link, and it will just be a link to just this post right here. So for whatever reason you have the need to do that, you can link to the post and send this link out to pretty much anybody, and they can see just that post. You also can add the post to your library. So, and this works, link to the post and add post to the library, you can do on anybody's post, your post or someone else's post. Add post to the library, so if you really like the post, you can add it to your library. So for some reason it's great information, it's added, automatically adds to your library. The two top things, delete and edit, are only things you can do if it's your post. You can't edit someone else's post. You can't delete someone else's post. So I can edit the post and say, oh, I want to add it's at 3 o'clock. And I edited my post. If I don't want the post to be there at all, I can click on it and delete it. So delete and added aren't there for your posts, but on other people's posts, you can link to the post, you can add posts to the library, or you can even hide this post. For some reason you don't want to see this post, you can hide it. Hide all posts from my latest posts, and it's gone. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but it's there for you. Another thing about posts is down here, the different menus, things you can do. If you want to reply to a post, it doesn't say reply anymore. You can click on reply and type in your reply. Create letter and hit reply. The thing next to it is share. So if this is a really cool post, for some reason you want to share it with someone, you can click on share, and it's basically like sending a note. You might want to send a message, and who can you send it to? You can send it to people in Edmodo. This is not sharing it outside of Edmodo. So it's much like sharing on Facebook, but you're sharing it with people in Edmodo. So you type in whatever message you want to say, read this great note, type who you want to send to, and click share. So you can share the post. You can also tag the post, and it's a way to help you organizing, but we'll talk about tagging in a later feature. And something new here is reactions. And reactions are, it's kind of a shortcut to reply if you just have a happy reaction to something. And this you might use with your students, and if they post like an assignment, and it's a quick way of saying that there are issues with it. So these also appear as reactions, and it's it's like a shortcut. You don't have to type things. You can say it's outstanding. And people can see the different reactions to their posts and check them out. So those are some of the features of posts.